being cheated on is an awful experience. And one of the things that really magnifies it is when you see the other person living what appears to be their best life. You might be the one that was responsible. They said they were working late. You stayed home. You did all of the chores yourself. You took care of the kids by yourself. And it turns out when you thought they were providing for you, they were actually stabbing you in the back. And it seems so unfair. Why is it that you, who were doing the right thing, is suffering, and the person who did all the wrong things now seems to be out and about? You see them on social media with the affair partner, and they seem to be doing better than ever. That is an extremely frustrating situation. So I want to provide in this video just a couple of different mental reframes that might help. At least one of them should help. So first off, I want you to consider, are they truly happy? Because yes, they might be doing more like fun things, but think about the type of person that you have to become in order to be okay throwing away years of faithfulness. And think of the type of partner that is okay being with that type of person. Ultimately, those are not kind-hearted, loving people. I doubt they have just an abundance of love and joy in their hearts. It's just not the type of person that does that to somebody else. And then think about kind of the short-term versus long-term scenario. In the short term, you're definitely suffering more than they are because you were the one that was stabbed in the back. In the long term, I don't know if you believe in karma or some type of cosmic justice, but I do. And I think it's worth playing with as a belief, kind of acting as if that's true, just for the sake of helping you cope. Sometimes that can be helpful to just try on different beliefs. And according to like a basic idea of karma or some type of cosmic justice, what goes around comes around. If they are willing to go behind the back of someone they love and the other person is okay with that, they're likely going to return the favor in some way of some kind, either directly through cheating on them or other kinds of unfaithfulness or unkindness. And then a third thing to consider is, does their happiness or unhappiness actually have a direct correlation to your happiness or unhappiness? And you might think, okay, yeah, if they're more happy, then I'll be less happy. And if they're less happy, then I'll be more happy. But just try to take that to its logical conclusion. Like, there has to be a limit to it, right? If the person that cheated on you was like thrown in prison and beaten every day as a punishment for what they did, I think there's a part of you where you would have compassion on them. Like, okay, yeah, what they did was messed up, but they don't deserve to be beaten within an inch of their life every single day. And that definitely wouldn't make you happy. And so I think just ultimately there is no logical connection. Whether they're happy or not doesn't matter to you at all. You're still living within their frame. You're still letting that person control you by thinking that way. And so what matters is your own well-being. The relationships in the past, the pain is in the past. It still affects you, but the focus should be on moving forward. And especially what's so heartbreaking in this is you will often have people who do love you that you are not noticing or appreciating because you're so obsessed with wanting the person who hurt you to suffer. It's just not a healthy mindset. It's one that traps you in the pain instead of liberating you from it. So I hope that either just through this video or through more introspection and self-care and inner work that you do, you come to realize that yourself. Don't take my word for it. Try letting it go to some extent, and I think will help a lot.